Right, what we're going to build now is the base of the desk tidy. We're going to make two parts, so File, New, Part. We're first of all going to make the battens to go along the outside. So we're going to choose the front plane, spacebar, and we're going to sketch a rectangle, which is going to be Smart Dimension 180, enter, by 15. And we're going to Features, extrude that by 15 again, and tick, tick. So now I've got a batten, but I need to put my miter joints in. So you're going to choose an edge, spacebar, and what I'm going to do is, under sketch, I'm going to draw a center line, not a line, a center line, down from the middle to here. And then I'm going to draw it across. I'm going to get the Smart Dimension, and I want that center line to be 75 mil. What I'm going to do now is get the line tool and draw in here a complete triangle so it goes blue. I then want to mirror that triangle on the center line so that it's over here as well. So if I tick out of that, tick, I'm then going to go to Mirror Entities. On here, I'm just going to get rid of that so you can see that's empty. I can highlight that circle. Oh, we don't want that. Highlight that circle, mirror about that rectangle, sorry, that triangle, mirror about the center line here, and that appears, and then you can tick. We've now got the triangle drawn on both sides, which means I can Features, extrude, cut them out, change blind to through all, and tick. And that is a batten that we'll have 4 of on the base. So I'm going to say File, Save As, Base, Batten. Chosen File, New Part. I'm going to go into the top plane, spacebar from the top, and I'm going to draw a rectangle, which this time is going to be 180 by 180, enter, and I'm going to Features, extrude that by 6 mil, and tick. I've now got the 2 parts, so I can File, save that, Save As, Base, because it's the base of the base, save, and then I can start an assembly. So File, New, Assembly. I'm going to bring in the base first, and this is a good example to show you if Insert Components, your other component isn't coming up, you can go to Browse, and I'm going to open the base batten, which is what I saved it as, and that will then come in. So I'm going to put that there to begin with. I'm going to mate this one. So I'm going to choose this side and that side and tick. And I'm going to choose this and this and tick. And you'll see then that that will then should slide along like that. And tick. I can then bring in the same component again. Base batten, open. And here, obviously there you can see it's facing the wrong way, so I'm going to move component, rotate, and I should just be able to roll that one over. And again, click off, tick, and I'm going to mate this edge, that edge, tick, and that edge with that edge, tick. So I've now got these 2 edges. I can then tick off that, Insert Component, Browse. I realise that this box doesn't come up for you, but I'm just clicking on my part and opening it. I can then place that down, and just like before, I need to rotate the component. Oh, that's not. Rotate component. Try and get that facing kind of the right way. What you might want to do is move that component. I can just move it up so it's kind of in the right place so that SolidWorks doesn't get confused. Tick. Now I need to mate the bottom of that with the top of that. Tick. Just like before. This one and this one. Tick. And I can also mate this one and this one. And hopefully this should tick that, and this one, and this one. And tick that off. So, one more button to go. Tick. Insert component. Browse. Base pattern. Open. Put that there. Rotate. Oh, keeps doing that. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Rotate component. Or not. There we go. It's because I need to click off it. Rotate that component round. Try and move it into the right place. Tick. And we're going to mate these together. Tick. This back and this back. Tick. And hopefully this one and this one. And that should now. In fact, if what I'm going to do there is, you see, if I just pull that one back, I can see if I select these two these corners, that will then pull that together and tick, and then I have the base. So I'm going to file, tick off that, I do that every time. File, save as,